And I'm going to play my tried and true Astarion the Decadent deck. It's an Orzhov deck. So, for people who are newer to Magic the Gathering, there are 5 colors. There's white, blue, black, red, and green. And each of the color pairs or groupings, they all have names. So the white-black is called Orzhov, and it looks like I'm up against another Orzhov deck. So for opening hands, I'm not really a fan of this because I've got some expensive stuff, like 5 mana, and I only have 2 lands, so that is not a very good hand. This one is better because I have 3 lands, no black, that's a problem, but I might be able to get this elk out in time and then get more land, but I don't like that I don't have any black. I like to start with both of my colors. So I'm going to mulligan one more time. Still no black, but a much faster way to get it. So I will keep this hand and probably get rid of this Valkyrie. So I will keep. So there's like, when you're playing, hey, tacos. Somebody posted tacos in the Twitch chat. Good to see you, bud. Oh, looky there. I got my swamp. I will go ahead and drop in a plains in my Wayfarer's Bauble. So when you have your opening hand, you have to think about the fact there's an early game, there's a mid game, and then there's a late game. Early game is really, especially for me since I have a very expensive commander, early game is all about just getting enough land to do stuff. So, green is the easiest color to ramp in, by far. And I would say blue is probably the hardest, and then white and black are sort of in the middle. So I do have to get hit a few times because as much as I want to throw a creature out on the battlefield and start hitting back, that's not going to help me in the long game. So let's go ahead and drop in. We're going to get this Voice of the Blessed in because it gets bigger every time I gain life. And this land is one source of life gain that I have. So now that the Voice of the Blessed is there, I can then play my life gain land and benefit from it. So I've got Navigation Orb. It's not the most efficient ramp, but it's pretty good. I really like the Wayfarer's Bauble that I have because it's only 1 mana. So you play it turn 1 and it costs 2 to crack it, so then you crack it turn 2. Hey, Bigger Gear Magic. Nice to see you. Let's see. Let's get more swamps. I hope you've been doing well. And yeah, we can now start hitting back because we now have the bigger creatures. Thank you. So I would say that my early game stage is kind of coming to a close because this next turn here I will have enough to bring in my commander. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This I really like these fetchy lands. I try to put as many of them as possible in my deck because it lets you play 2 lands instead of 1. And while you're not getting like more lands, because one of them ends up in the graveyard, you're kind of getting through more lands so that you're making room for your draws to be actual important stuff. Like you're getting more lands out of the way. People call it filtering. So I like to do that because it's really frustrating in the late game when you're like, I need something powerful and all you're drawing is lands. So it seems like this person is of the same mindset as me because they've had some of those, fetching artifacts and they've got like the Obscure Storefront like I did. So deck thinning, that's what it's called. That's exactly it. Thank you. Okay, they've got a Flying Death Toucher. So that means it would kill Astarion. Whenever it attacks, double your... Well, I could just get rid of it. Let me try. I'm just gonna try to get rid of it, because even if Astarion dies... oh, well, they have first strike. That's not gonna work. But even if Astarion dies, it's gonna gain me life from my Voice of the Blessed. So at least that will start to get bigger and start to fly soon. I basically got a... Should I just... I guess I should just meat hook. Yeah. I gotta get rid of that thing. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I will draw a card. Hey, Luna. Good to see you. I just board wiped because they had a really gnarly Death Toucher that I couldn't really do anything against. So, we're kind of back to the drawing board, but that is okay. So this Valkyrie Harbinger is always very scary. I know this because I run one in this deck. So not only is it really powerful and tough, it's a 4/5, but if they gain 4 or more life during a turn, they get to make another 4/4 flying angel. So as you can see, I have no flyers, so I'm quite vulnerable to this. So their stuff's going to get pretty huge. I definitely need some more stuff going on. I need more creatures. I need more creatures that don't rely on attack to drain them. Astarion's not been doing much here. Oh, yeah, the new Kumbal. Absolutely bigger gear magic. The second I saw that in Thunder Junction, I was super excited. Oh, hey, Shard. Hey, Jace. Good to see you guys. Yeah, when I saw the new Kumbal, I got really excited because I love the old one. It's in my paper Astarion deck. This round is not going super well. I suppose I will remove a task. Yeah, I'm super dead. I'm going to go ahead and concede. They're killing me with these flyers. They did a great job.